Oh, one of the best things about Saturday is you get an opportunity in the Northern Territory to vote for Jacinta Price to be the next senator from the Northern Territory, to go into that parliament and to fight like hell for Territorians, but also to stand up against the identitarians. And she joins us now, of course, on the campaign trail. Mate, 3 days to go.
3 days to go, feeling pumped, can't wait. Butterflies are in the tummy, but the finish line is right there. I can smell it.
Good stuff. Well, hopefully you bring Lingiari with you. We'll see whether that happens on Saturday night. But I want to ask you about, so Penny Wong gave this bizarre insight into how she would try to run foreign policy. Remember, she's your first cab off the rank, the most important person to be signed up as a minister by Ichwe Alba, even ahead of his own deputy, because we know who the real deputy is. It's Penny. Where she says that there has to be a First Nations foreign policy. Roll the tape.
So I am pleased to announce today that if elected, Labor will deliver a First Nations foreign policy that weaves the voices and practices of the world's oldest continuing culture into the way we talk to the world and in the work of the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade.
What the heck does that mean?
I really don't know. It seems like Penny knows more about our culture than we do to suggest that we have any kind of foreign policy, traditional ideas around foreign policy. I know that if there were our traditional enemies in trying to enter our country, they would be dealt with probably rather violently. And there are those that we did get on with, that we intermarried with, and I seriously, I just find it amazing that Labor think they can think on behalf of Aboriginal Australians. And how would she determine this foreign policy? Who's she going to ask? Is it going to be this suggestion of a voice to Parliament? Are they elected representatives? It's just nonsense. Let's stop, dividing us along the lines of race.
But I mean, look, I know the assumption here, or the way they sell it, is that it's empowering. It feels patronising, but of course, I'm not a First Nations person. You are. Is it patronising to you?
It is patronising, and you're my mate, Paul, so don't call me First Nations. I find that insulting.
I know. I just,
I know. No.
There's someone marking my homework over there at the ABC, and I can't be bothered giving them free content for another week.
That's it. No, look, it is patronising, but it's what you come to expect of Labor. Labor have always think they owned Aboriginal people, think that they know what's best for Aboriginal people. I had a woman at the booth, an interstate woman of Caucasian-looking Australian woman, who said to me, she just doesn't understand why an Aboriginal person like me is in fact in line with the coalition and is a conservative. And I said, why is that? Because it's a racial stereotype that we should actually belong to Labor. Is that the case? No.
Yeah. The idea that it's like, I'm so racially sensitive, but don't you all vote the same way? Don't you all think the same? Just go, that's pretty racist what you're just saying there, right? That's pretty bad. All right. Now, for people in the Northern Territory, I've got about 30 seconds. Where do they find you on that Senate ballot paper?
Number 1 on the ballot paper. You can find me at number 1. All you got to do is put number 1 next to my name and then carry on going with the rest of the numbers for the rest of the ballot. That's where you'll find me. And number 1 for Damien Ryan at the top again and all the way down. Put your numbers in there how you please, but otherwise number 1 for myself and Damien Ryan. Oh, and Tina McFarlane too for Solomon.
Good on you, Rockstar. Thank you very much. There she is, Jacinta Price, who hopefully this time next will be a senator from the Northern Territory. How amazing would that be?